Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. We are doing our last village in the cycle here. Uh, Probably all we have time left for. And we can go ahead and get this Forbidden Lands modifier. Only Forbidden Glades can be found in this region. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. I'm not even confident I can pull that one off, but we're going to try. And of course, we get no guarantee of beavers. I think I'd rather take a gamble on beavers than guarantee humans. That's just how valuable I think the beavers are. I mean, you're guaranteed to do wood chopping every time, so odds are pretty good you're gonna want beavers somewhere. Oh, we lost a embark point, or did we? Interesting. Oh, that must have gone up in price. All right, well they keep making little tweaks and adjustments. That makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and start with that. See how this pans out for us. So only forbidden glades can be found. So every glade is forbidden. That is going to be brutal. Not even little glades, just forbidden. um I'm really concerned about that because I do have a hard time, especially near the beginning, of chasing this number up really high. And forbidden glades are just gonna make it worse. Okay, so run speed slow in the storm, not too bad. -2 global resolve during the storm. Every dangerous and forbidden glade discovered. So for every glade we pop, we have a harder and harder time. That is going to be problematic. Queen's Impatience grows faster with Blight Rot Cyst, but we don't typically get Blight Rot Cyst, so it's fine. And then villages consume double goods, and that's at hostility 4. So there's no thing we can do to reduce any of those. We can't like build housing or services or anything. Looks like it's just that is what it is. It kind of sucks, but it's all right. We will make do like we always do. Let's get our paths built out. Looks like we do have some stone, which is good. That means I don't have to build that brick. And then we want a small herbalist camp. Be a good thing to slap down over here. Shelter wise, probably a good idea to get a couple little shelters out as soon as possible. It really, the directionality doesn't matter because we're just kind of screwed no matter where we go. So I would say, well, we'll probably put it's a little bit close, but I think we'll put well, I don't know. Usually I put like a trading thing there. Let's just slap down a trading post here. This will be fine. We'll just have to focus on where we want the rest of this stuff to go. Put down woodcutters camps in this direction. We can get a crude workstation up and running, even though we're not actually going to be using it at the moment. Higher priority that. Make sure we indicate some choppage going on over here. I think we're just going to want to trim this first season and not actually pop into any glades yet. So these are going to be really tough. We're going to need a lot of resources to explore them, which is very difficult at the beginning of the game because you just don't have any. Trapper's Camp will probably pay off in the long run here. I know we've seen this already, but this map tends to have a lot of meat, so getting like large meat nodes, so it's probably worth doing. Carpenter is good, and we can go ahead and get the herb garden on the off chance that we get a decent amount of fertile soil. I think that could ultimately pay off. I would like to build this over here once this gets a little chopped out. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pop it down now, just so I don't forget. And it's really close to where it needs to be. So let's go ahead and pop all this down, increase the speed to trace, and we will keep on going. Okay, lizard boys are all we got, so let's go ahead and pop them in here. Hopefully we ultimately get beavers. I can't guarantee we will, but it'd be nice if we did. Okay, I am setting the stage for being able to get biscuits by taking that herb camp and being able to get herbs. So probably should go this route. Although 2 amber for every 6 packs of trade goods is good as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Do the biscuits. All right, we have one worker that should be free to build. Take a look at what we got. Get wood. Okay. Let's go with that for now. I think we can just very easily deliver that. I don't want to deliver it yet, though. I want to let that build up a little more. Yeah, there's no way this is happening in the next 8 minutes. I think there's a pretty good possibility of us getting some of this. Let's go with the relic one, because we almost always get some sort of relic. And this is actually a fairly difficult one now, because 4 glades means we're 4 danger glades. So that's going to be very difficult. This is a little simpler, so I think we'll go with that. Right, we are ready to turn this in, but I'm still going to wait a minute. Let's sneak that guy over there. All right, I'm just kind of waiting for the impatience to build up to 1, and then we'll go ahead and turn this in, the wood delivery. We're coming up on the clearance. Hopefully this guy starts building houses soon. I mean, he's got Stonecutter's Camp, which is fine, but should probably increase the priority of these houses. Let's get that done. That'll make people's moods a little better, especially when they're in the storm, which is not too far away. There we go. A little bit of happiness going on there. Okay, we could turn in this this order now. It'll give us 2 more people. Looks like we got harpies. So the question is the last one beavers or humans? You know, none of these are that good. The flour in barrels kind of nice. I think I'll go with that in case I get stuck having to do some trading. Let's go ahead and build that right here. We got a free lizard. Let's get him in the Stonecutter's Camp. Let's get the harpy over here. Get some food production going on. Okay. We've got some unhappy people. Let's go ahead and take some lizards out of here. Let's just leave the one available to chop. Okay, we did get the trading post built. Looks like all these little pieces of stuff we've been holding off on are finally getting finished up. We don't need packs of luxury goods yet. I don't think we'll build those at the moment. Let's limit this to 50. Pop a lizard boy in there. Yeah, I think we'll just keep trimming for now. Although, we're gonna have to eventually get in here. We are gonna have to build a makeshift post too. It's not ideal, but we don't need planks, but fabric and bricks are a thing. But I think I'm gonna limit those to 10 and hope at some point we're gonna get a better building. Gonna be a little more capable. Let's take a look here first. Hey, we got some beavers. Let's pop them in. They're a little more effective at chopping. So hopefully we can fill that out. I really need to get over here somewhere, and I kind of filled up the area. So it's going to be kind of difficult to chop out without tapping into these glades. I mean, that is something we're just going to have to do. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with Prosperous Settlement, because as we sell stuff for Amber, it'll give us Global Resolve, and I need something to offset that penalty for tapping into glades. Okay, well, we're nowhere near any of this being produced at the moment. Yeah, so we could just kind of leave that as is for now. We are going to need some fabric and bricks, so I can't completely ignore that. Okay, old Farloof is up and running. I wish I had more materials to trade with him, but kind of is what it is. It be what it be. Smithy could be nice to get coats. We're gonna need them, and packs of trade goods. I don't think there's any chance of me getting to 18 amber, but we could try. No, I just don't have enough material. Well, let's take what we can. All right, we'll just get some amber in the bank. It just works us towards Prosperous Settlement a little bit, which is fine. Royal Woodlands at least produces a fair amount of wood. So once we get enough beavers in here, this should be a relatively productive settlement. Hoping we can keep moving in this direction down here. Let's see, so I'll go with things that give me resolve. We'll be able to do packs of provisions, so that's fine. We will get clothing at some point, I'm sure. So we'll go ahead and pick that one. Hopefully we can get over here, and then I can just kind of squeeze in one tree at a time. I'm really nervous about popping into any of these glades. I think I've avoided forbidden glades almost my entire time playing this game, and now I have nothing but forbidden glades. So it's definitely going to be problematic. I did sell a bunch of resin though, so if anything, I just want to make sure I have enough banked up going into these glades, because some glade events require resin. I should also wait until a trader is nearby in case I need to buy something to complete the glade event. So that might be waiting till after the next storm, which is just fine. Let's go ahead and, can we position you over here? No. You're as close as you can get right now. You shouldn't tap into glades, so that's good. We are just cleaning out the area, so to speak. Extend that road a little bit. Our housing all has to go over here, so we have to kind of focus on clearing this space out. And we do need some housing up and running at some point. All right, planks is churning out pretty readily. Let's move these guys over here, move these guys over here. All right, storm, we're going to have to pull people out. Not everyone, just enough to make them less salty. All right, hopefully we just get this all kind of trimmed out a little bit. We could build some proper housing, that would be nice. At some point, we're going to have to make some sort of progress. All right, so meat specialization, I am going to go with that just because that will stack well with the fact that I bought a trapper's camp, and that could potentially solve any future food problems before they even start. So, okay, we have one woodcutter full of beavers. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're gonna have to tap into one of these glades. So let's just go ahead and rip off the band-aid. We are getting close to a trader being here, so probably a good idea to get that done now, in case we need to buy anything. Hello, can we please focus on getting into this glade? Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got. We got a drainage mole who wants some meat, insects, simple tools. So what's interesting is we actually didn't find any meat here at all in this glade. The stone production could be nice though. All right, so either meat or tools is what we need. Can we get 10 tools? Any chance of that? This would be nice to get too. I don't see it happening, but it would be nice. I don't even know, like, pretty difficult to even say this is happening. All right, let's get that trade going. All right, let's drop them in here. Hostilities temporarily increased, and woodcutters get minus 20 resolve. All right, I think ultimately this is going to be the better option here. Let's go ahead and take out our woodcutters, because they are going to be very sad while this is happening. I don't know about the harpy situation. There's probably not much we can do about making them happier. Can we trade one? I think we just need two. We are making progress towards this. Is there anything that would make them happier in the short term? We don't want packs of provisions ever being made here. I mean, we really don't want anything being made there if we don't have to. Okay, we have some fabrics, we have some bricks. We don't have another thing yet, so we're gonna have to wait on that. I am nervous about this harpy's gonna abandon us, so let's go ahead and get a lizard in there. We are gonna lose harpies. Why did that toggle? Let's take a look here at what they are so angry about. This is just because they're working that giant beast. Can nobody work? Is that the problem? If I take people out, will they be happier? Is there anything I could sacrifice to improve their mood? We don't have that much wood, so I can't really do much. I have a little bit of coal. Can I burn it enough to make them happy? It's gonna churn through extremely fast, and their resolve gets back to low. But there's really not much I can do, but we bought a little time. What sucks is losing villagers causes impatience as well. But hopefully we can get through this, at least before the storm. Any chance the lizard boy is a little angry, but if we get it done, maybe we'll be okay. People are quite angry. Let's get that hostility down. That's what we need. Okay, we're through that. So let's get our beavers in here. We need wood, right? So chopping needs to be a thing. Can we build any harpy houses? Like, housing would be really good to help resolve some of these issues. I just don't think we're in a position to deal with that at the moment. We gotta haul all these supplies back. We're losing all our harpies, which kind of sucks. Is anybody around to build? We don't have any builders. Oh, that made the harpy happy. Take him out of work. Ooh boy, that's not good. Any chance of improving mood here? Still have some chopping going on. That would be good. Come on, let's get the harpy housing up. That should, yeah, that did a decent number on them. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Got some extra wildfire essence, some meat, some insects. It's a good start. Yeah, we don't have the materials to open caches, but this could be good. Aesthetic decorations, I think we can do that. You know, the other thing that would be good over here is, I'm gonna keep trimming this way. If we build some lizard houses, I'm gonna have to put one where the lumber mill currently is, but let's look at getting some stuff down, some parks, right? Because this all has to be done anyway. Some gardens. I think we actually need more parks, so just slap a couple down there. Okay, we could put some people back into here. Actually, let's look at our next thing. All camp productions increased by 100, but fertile soil, I don't want to. I hate those trade-off ones. I'm kind of leaning towards, I mean, this is a nice one, right? Because when we get fertile soil lands, it'll be good, but I lose all the food that I have now, which to be honest isn't really that much. Although resolve is going to be the problem on this map, so I feel like this is more important. So I'm gonna go with that. Let's get some lizard boys in here and keep chopping along. Hopefully we'll get beavers to replace them at some point. We need some housing to keep people's moods up. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is good. I really want the cookhouse, but I also need something like this. It'll be better for the fabric and brick production. However, biscuits is really important. Let's go with the workshop. I feel like we always need to have that going. That does mean we can get rid of this building. I'll just yeet that into the ether. Can we move? How close is this node to being done? 2 charges. I might just wait till the node's completed. I'm gonna go with this because it gives me beaver boys, and I can put more in here for chopping. All right, so hopefully we get some of this cleared out relatively soon. I'd like to build more housing. I mean, we can build housing. It's not like we can't. I'll put these guys here for now. Let's get some housing down. That definitely needs to be a thing that happens. We have mostly lizards, so let's get lizard housing down. That should be pretty high priority, I think. Beaver housing wouldn't hurt either. What did we want to put over here? We wanted to put our workshop, so let's go ahead and get that down if we can. I don't know if we have any materials. Yeah, it looks like we can't quite be done with this yet, unfortunately, because I still need fabric and bricks. Okay, Trader Zerg is here. Let's go ahead and put down a beaver house right here. All right, and let's look at the trader, see what we can do. We already did. Well, there is a risk that we have another ancient tablet thing at some other time in the future. Another order. Take a look at what this order will be. Temple could be good. So training gear. This would increase lizard resolve for every 70 training gear. So as long as we crank out training gear, this could be a positive. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I think the focus just needs to be on resolve-based things, because that's going to be the major issue that we deal with. I don't really want to sell any resin, because that's problematic. This guy doesn't sell fabric. All right, I'm going to risk selling these ancient tablets. There's a pretty good probability we'll get more at some point. All right, let's see if we could just sell like a little bit of food here to equalize that. There we go. We got at least one, and another one is close behind. So let's go ahead and turn this in. That'll give us some simple tools, some parts, some biscuits. That'll help with resolve even more. We can get another building. Here's where we get pickled goods. This could be good for pickled goods. I feel like we need to focus on getting some food churned out. And it looks like 2 of the 3 would like pickled goods. 2 of the 3 for everything, right? So skewers, jerky, because the smokehouse could do jerky. Actually, I think I'll take the smokehouse instead more than anything, because if I ever do find meat nodes, it kind of triples down on that whole thing. So let's go ahead and do that. Get a smokehouse going. Probably put that here. Let's move this crude workstation for now, because that's not going to be there long term. And then we can put the smokehouse right there. How is this going? Yeah, we don't have a service building yet, so no big rush on that. At least we got those buildings done and out of the way. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty decent spot overall. After the next storm, I am going to have to start going into another glade. There we go. We got some happiness going on. Look at that. Some housing, some proper housing is being finished. This is going to make people happy. All right, this workshop, we have no fabric. Okay, there we go. So this can go away because the workshop will take its place. And then we can get everything set to 50. And then we could churn out as much of everything as we can. I don't know how much pipes we actually need, but let's limit that to like 10. All right, we could definitely start producing there. Let's pick an order. We will get, I don't know if we'll get that many harpies. I'm gonna wait on choosing that order. We do need to tap into another glade pretty soon. If just simply because we are kind of stagnating on time here, and it's just the next thing that needs to happen. I'm gonna move our choppy boys up here. We did kind of clear out, not enough, but a decent amount. It'd be good to get ready to pop into some more glades. Lizard housing is queued up. We should get at least another beaver house on the docket here. So let's pop that there. And we'll finish building our roads. And we can go ahead and plan on putting more housing down in this area at some point in the relatively near future. I probably should have picked the thing to get clothing, because that would have gotten an order complete. And that is pretty important to do. Okay, beaver house is done, so only one person is unhoused. Okay, everybody should be happy enough to get through the storm all right with our boys chopping here. So that's good. Anything to make resolve go higher is good. Okay, here we go. Last of the housing. Everybody has, maybe not everyone. Let's see. Yeah, we still need more lizard housing and beaver housing, but it's moving in the right direction. I think we could start getting rid of some of those. I will do this. You know, bonus global resolve though is good. I'm gonna go with the packs of provisions though. We have 2 or 3 resolve based things I think serve us good enough for what we need. How are we on a traveler? Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so this we can actually probably solve pretty simply with resin. I need 1 more resin. So, well, we don't have any rainwater, so I'm not worried about that. The blight rot cyst's not great. We'll go ahead and start on that. This does mean we need to accelerate our plans of building a well, we have to build a rain collector. Never did that. I'm gonna move this guy up here. So let's get this rain collector down. And then the other thing we need to do is get a where is it? The blight post. I don't have a blight post. So right here would probably be a decent spot. Let's do some shuffling. Move this stuff around a little bit. This guy is obsolete. We'll just shove him off in a corner where we don't have to worry about it. Get the blight post down, because we're going to need to produce some blight stuff. Okay, let's take a gander here. Hey, bunch of beaver boys. It does mean we can fully replace what's going on there. And then let's get some beaver housing down here because we needed that. All right, well, there's no point in putting anybody in here yet because this glade event is taking them away. Lizards like doing this stuff, so let's limit this to like 20. Okay, we do have the resin. Okay, we should be able to handle the blight rot. There we go. Blight rot cysts have appeared, but we have people available to deal with that. Hopefully. You know what we could do? Let us get, we want an herb garden up and running. Looks like that's as far back as it goes. So let's go ahead and place that there. Get the farm fields down. We might have to chop some of those trees, but that'll be okay. As a matter of fact, let's move these guys over here to make sure that we get those chopped out as relatively fast as possible. I have to say I'm shocked that we haven't found any meat. You know what? I made a mistake. It's the Royal Woodlands map. I thought it was the other node map. This one doesn't typically have that much meat on it, so that's a little unfortunate on my part making that mistake, but it is what it is. Let's put some beaver boys in here. Let's focus on herbs because we kind of get double bonus with herbs, right? We get free packs of provisions and we get what you call it? We get something else with herbs. Well, we could just make packs of provisions. Oh, we make biscuits with it, and then the biscuit diet benefits us as well. All right, let's go ahead and see what we could sell here. It looks like we're a little shy on wood, but we have a decent amount of planks we could sell off if we need to. Beaver clan support. I think getting beaver resolve is a great idea. Just artificially bump that up as much as we can. All right, let's go ahead and keep on going. I really would like to find some meat nodes, though. I feel bad that I made that mistake, and I hope we can undo it. Okay, we're low on food. That doesn't surprise me, given the situation. Can we put somebody else in here? We can. Let's focus on the eating a little bit more. Are we done with this? We are. We have oil now. Oil 5 per minute, which is fantastic. All right, this is all cleared out, so we can kind of refocus our efforts over here. Well, in here, we just kind of chop away a little bit. Get prepared to pop into another forbidden glade, which, to be honest, is a little less than ideal, but we do what we do. Do we have any packs yet? I don't think so. So we probably want to put somebody in here. Not that we anticipate getting away with any of this yet, but okay, we got some resolve issues going on now. I'd be shocked if we get that, so I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so we just need to get this water, I think. Doesn't say we need to use it, right? This says use. I don't know if I'm gonna get 22 beavers. That seems like a lot. Let's put somebody in here and start harvesting some of these water types. I don't think we need 2 people in here. Let's leave this person. All right, let's pull out, make people a little less angry. One of your order picks is ethereal. Oh, it warned me. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not gonna pick this anyway. There's no way that's happening. I mean, I suppose it's possible we'll have 22 beavers, but it's probably more possible we'll have 22 beavers than me actually using all of this water. It's probably a bad decision, but I'm gonna go that route. We'll see what happens. All right, we need food. That is definitely an issue. All right, we did clear out the blight rot, which is good. These orders need to start happening. All right, is there... No, we're still working on our initial herb nodes here. I should probably build a warehouse over here. It would do me some good. Okay, we have more stuff here. Doesn't say this is retroactive. Can't say we're gonna get any of this, so let's re-roll. I really hate that this is just during the storm. They really ruined this one. All right, urban planning it is. That should take care of our future housing needs as long as we continue to crank out herbs, which in turn will crank out packs of stuff. Let's go ahead and chop into this glade. I am a little nervous about it, but hopefully we'll figure it out. And it's only going to get worse as we tap into more glades. Okay, we are in this glade. That did not take long at all. Okay. Well, the good news is we have purging fire. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. There's a lot of potentially good stuff there. Okay, manufactory. This would give us our training gear, which we need, right? We need training gear, and that would also take care of lizard resolve. So I think that's worth rebuilding. I'm worried about food. I don't really have a good food option over anywhere. We could use this. This does kind of need to be a thing over here. These are bigger nodes, right? So an upgrade to an herbalist camp would be valuable, although we do have some mushrooms over here, so it's not completely hopeless. All right, well, hopefully we can get people happy enough to... I guess I'll take the one that has more beavers, because ultimately that's what I need, is 22 beavers and education. This kind of stinks. We don't have any way to do any of this. I guess we'll put people in here for now just to give them jobs, something to do. But they're not actually going to be doing much anything at the moment anyway. All right, what's this building, and is it worth rebuilding? Maybe because of the biscuits, but I don't have any way to make... No, I do have a way to make flour. I just don't have a way to grow or grow the plant that would ultimately yield flour. We do have herbs churning out now. And hopefully that means... So, yeah, 2 packs of provisions for every 10 herbs. So, if these are 6 herbs each, that should be pretty decent. All right, I think we'll limit this to, what, 70? That was the first threshold there. These packs of provisions are just as good as the other packs of provisions. I am very concerned about food. Let's put some people in there. This should be almost done. Be really nice when that's complete. Be nice to get some tools. There's a lot of crates on the map that we could pop, but we just don't have a way to make tools at the moment. All right, 10 berries produced is crystallized dew, and crystallized dew production is increased, but I don't think those two things stack, unfortunately. All right, we are back to producing some clearance stuff. Need luxury, need training gear, need aesthetics. I don't know if I even remember what aesthetics is, but we can go ahead and start selling some of this stuff. We got packs, and the more we sell here, the more resolve we get, so it's definitely worth doing. Oil is pretty valuable, and we're getting 5 per minute. I think purging fire is worth something anyway. Maybe some of this copper ore. That's a byproduct of the of what we're making in the stone. It'd be nice to get +3 plank production. That's pretty huge. Can we sneak out? I definitely don't want to sell any tools. Maybe I'll sell some planks because we're about to get crazy plank production. Let's get that. Let's get resolve for villagers with a home. That's going to bump up resolve even more. And then I should be able to actually sell a fair amount of planks for some money. But that's definitely going to open the possibility of me getting packs of where are they at? The packs of building materials. Oh, I just have the one building. That sucks. All right, well, that could be a good yield ultimately. We did get some more resolve. We are making some progress there. That should have been like +3 resolve, which is just going to help offset the fact that we opened up another couple glades. It's still not great. Like, we still don't have food production. We're kind of falling behind on the reputation front here. Like, things are not going well, but they could be going worse. So I'll take the small victories where I can get them. Okay, there's packs of provisions. Let's go ahead and turn that in. That'll give us some more lizards, but it'll also give us 3 lizard resolve. Okay, this building has to be good. Nope, we have one of those. This would be okay for ale. I could do this, but I think what's more important right now is getting clothing. Okay, this food would be good as well. So I think I'm going to take the cookhouse, even though I would like to take the tavern, unless I can justify doing something over here. This would give me a better incense recipe and a better biscuit recipe. That would take care of the biscuit need, which 2 of them would benefit from. So let's go ahead and do that, rebuild this. So if that gives me 1 type of food, and the smokehouse gives me another type of food, although we don't actually have any smokehouse meat at the moment, then this would only benefit me with skewers, which is still valuable, but I think the leisure Gleeman's Tails would be better in here. That would also give us a service building where we could kind of progress. Can't move this. That sucks. All right, this is gonna have to go somewhere. Maybe the tavern will be all the way over here at the end of the road. All right, let's take a look at aesthetic decorations. That should be pretty easy to churn out. I just need 15 of them. So those count as 4 each, I think. So it should be okay to crank that out. We are going to get ready to tap into another glade, and I think to that end, we're going to have to either plan on this one or let's go to this one because it's right by a warehouse. I should get my stone cutters up here, actually. They would really benefit from... I know we're harvesting clay at the moment, but this stuff sells for a lot, the sea marrow, and it would be good to have that. Because remember, the more we sell, the more resolve we get. Okay. Do I need to take everybody out? It does look to be that way. Okay, we got some more trading to do. Right now, I'm just selling whatever I can, partially to get amber, and I think that still counts towards this. But I also want the trade stacking, because the more routes I do, the more urban planning applies. Okay, we got the aesthetics done. Go ahead, turn that in. That gives us some crystallized dew. Why did everybody get really angry all of a sudden? You're angry because I got stuff? I don't know. Don't know about that. Clan hall I need for this. So let's go ahead and take the clan hall. I'll have to figure out where to put that. How could they possibly be angry? Hunger. Oh, they're starving to death. I see. That makes sense. Is there anything that has food in it? Yeah, the food situation is pretty grim. We could put something up here and maybe get some work going over there. Can we make people happier? None of this has any food in it, which is pretty not great. All right, we'll have to figure that one out. At least they're happy and starving now. Okay, we could double down on either herbs. These are all really good. So this will help with the food because we have some vegetables over here we're about to start harvesting. We can get even more packs of provisions for herbs produced, or we can get more herbs in general as a result of this herb garden. I feel like we probably are going to get enough packs of provisions just by churning stuff out like normal. Also, I think tools should be a pretty high priority to use the crystallized dew with. Maybe more so than barrels, so let's turn barrels off for now. I'm tempted to take the reinforced tools just because I want to produce more, but I can't guarantee any of that's going to happen. So maybe we just stick with double. Well, let's do this because we're just going to get more packs. If anything, we could sell the packs. Let's put our beaver boys back in. People are going to get a little salty, but that's okay. We can work with that. Let's chop through if we can. Kind of really focus on getting through here would be great. Hey, we have some pretty happy people. That should progress us a bit and reduce the impatience. Wish the beavers were a little bit happier, but some of that's probably a result of this. We're not still making incense anywhere, are we? Did we turn that off? We did. Okay, that's good. So let's look at... I don't think we want to do any cosmetics at the moment, but incense and biscuits would be good. Yeah. Wait, are we consuming training gear here? I think we are, which I need enough training gear to not do that, right? I mean, it's making people happy, which I guess is all that really matters. Oh, thank goodness. There is some farmland here. Feel like there's no great spot to put this. If I put it here, it's going to knock out 2, but then I'll gain 2. Yeah, no matter where I go, something's getting hosed. Well, let's put it here. Let's get our choppy boys over here. Definitely gonna need to get this cleared out as soon as possible. High priority this. We need the wheat, we need the vegetable, we need all sorts of stuff. And then here we can use the resin. Raw food disappearing. Ha! Guess what? Joke's on you, we don't have any food. I think I'm gonna go for the amber and the the amber and the reputation, just to kind of nudge things along. Although we have some pretty positive people here at the moment. Where do I want to take people out of? And what hotkey was that? Was it B? Trying to remember what hotkey showed all the people. Alt. Yes. So I think I could afford to take somebody out of. Let's take somebody out of the provisioner, and let's take somebody out of here to get this done. All right. Let's investigate that. Hopefully we'll get the food situation at least somewhat tamed. I do not want this many of anybody at the moment. Kind of struggling with our population. The good mood, though, is great. That's going to knock this impatience down. It's going to make all the difference in the world. And the more goods we get, the better this is going to be. Or the more stuff we sell, I should say. We have trade here. Let's go ahead and do that. We should be getting close to the first level of urban planning. We have some more sellable stuff here. Let's do that. I still don't know if selling with the trade routes counts towards this. I guess we'll see shortly. We have a bit of a food crisis on our hands right now. I'm really dissatisfied that we never found any meat. However, the Trapper's Camp might pay off in the end because we got some serious bird's nests here, and that could get this up and running. It would be good to have a warehouse here and a little path that goes between all that, and then get that farm field built. There we go. We got another plus completed. Let's sell more and more. Okay, that should have done a little bit of urban planning, right? Yes, okay, so the amber we get from this does count, or at least it appears to. Okay, Sother the Ancient is on his way. Small herbalist camp's got nothing nearby. That's all gravy, baby, because we got some stuff here. Berry production is actually better. I'll start with the mushrooms, but berry is better because we have not only a plus yield, but I want to say we took something that gives us something for every X amount of berries we produce. Okay, let's look at our next building possibility. I feel like I don't want any of these. Artisan could be good because that will finally get us our coats. And I need my coats. All right, let's get the road built here. Get our little artisan built right behind. It would be really good to get the coats up and running. Okay, hopefully we can get some more people in here. Once these trade routes complete, that should bump urban planning. We have amber. We have plenty of sea marrow we could sell. Lots of packs of provisions. I'll buy the advanced and the fungal guide. Probably should do storm duration. I mean, really, it's just beneficial to sell as much as I can. Because again, I get money for everything I sell. Or I get resolve for selling stuff. Right? So, like, maxing it out is probably in our best interest. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think we need plus coal, but it's fine. That should, yep, that bumped up resolve again. So, yeah, +4, +3. So, global resolve is skyrocketing, which is fantastic. We're about to enter the storm. I think I will grab a couple more people as we delve into that. But hopefully this all gets resolved. Let's take everybody out of here. Try to keep that resolve a little bit higher if we can. All right, is there any chance of us not just making it through the storm, but people being happy? It is ticking down quite a bit. Let's put some beaver boys in here. Get that vegetable up and running. We need to get some people over here harvesting too. Should have probably done that a little bit ago. Did we get the housing? We did. So the housing situation should be resolved. Is it worth... No, there's nothing else to buy. So that'll kind of just be what it'll be. We do have the ability to build an advanced rain collector. Can we upgrade this one? Doesn't look like it, so let's go ahead and destroy it. Build the advanced rain collector. This guy can just disappear. Let's just move these all the way over here. All right, hopefully that rain collector gets built pretty soon. Everybody's in a pretty negative mood, which is not great, but if we make it through the storm, we should be good. Okay, so part of that is just because everybody is starving. Okay, so opening caches will lower hostility. That could be good. Urban root production is increased by 1 for every 75 biscuits. We will be making biscuits now. I think that's probably a good thing. Let's go ahead and pop some boys. Let's get our beavers back in here chopping away. I mean, Resolve's just going to get worse over time. Let's put our harpies in here. That might make them a little bit happier. Plus Resolve. And they're working on coats, which is great for them. I don't know if we need pigment. But, yeah. Maybe we could use up the copper to make pigment. Limit that to 50. I guess we just keep trimming trees. I don't know if I actually want to pop through to another glade at the moment, because that's just going to make things even harder the next storm. Although I am always tempted to push the boundaries, so maybe we start thinking about trimming through here. It would be nice to get this done, and then we could start getting some of this meat. The food crisis is the current issue that needs to be resolved. And it's a resolvable problem for sure. We have no wood? Really? That's a huge problem. How can we have no wood? Okay, so this is up and running. We can get lizards in here. They'll start churning through some of this stuff. Does it make sense to do any of this? Should probably leave the tools available for glades, right? We are about to get coats. That should bump people's moods quite a bit. Still no meat anywhere, which is shockingly unfortunate. I'll pay Amber to get more trade routes, although I don't... This doesn't look like it actually helped. We don't have any materials available for trading. All right, let's pop through the next glade. I think people are our current problem. So the more people we have, the more problems we have. All right, that's good and bad. So it's a double farm field, which is actually pretty great from a food perspective. But we're going to have to increase hostility temporarily while we're pushing this guy down. It will lower hostility in the long run, so I think that might end up being okay. Where can I steal somebody from? I don't want to take from here because I need the stuff for the fabric. Fabric is what's driving our coat production right now. I don't want to take from any food production because that's like in crisis mode. I guess we'll just take some beavers from here. And these people are going to get angry temporarily. But that's fine. We do what we got to do. Hopefully we at least get most of the way through the storm. Or we get most of the way through this by the time the storm. Looks like we'll have about a 15-second overlap, which is going to suck. But that is what it is. Okay, I think we're going to get a small farm going here. Hey, there is the meat nodes that we needed, so that might resolve our food problem quite handily if we can get over there and start ripping that apart pretty easily. Let's move this guy down here, because if we chop out these trees, I can build another warehouse over here. That would be really good. Need for clothing fulfilled might happen before the storm. That'll be another nice little cap for us. Go ahead and send off these materials. That'll bump up our Prosperous settlement buffs a little bit, make people even happier. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this in. That gives us some extra fabric production, which is good. We did not build a clan hall yet. We probably should do that. Is there a space anywhere here where we can build a clan hall? We can move some of these garden decorations around. You can go here. Let's get this clan hall slapped down here. It's pretty massive. I need more people. Yeah, this is going to be very, very rough for a short period of time. Let's minimize the amount of harpies we have if we can. We could pop a couple beaver boys in there. I guess let's take them out of here. Although that doesn't actually help. So we might as well chop and get some extra lumber. This being complete should help. Okay, that lowered hostility by a lot. And then if we take people out now, that should be enough to bring it down, which is fantastic. Low on food, not surprised at all. But I think we're working towards a resolution to that, like a long-term resolution to that. Okay, let's go ahead and get our beaver boys back in here. And wherever we put beavers, let's take them back out and swap them with somebody else. They'll be unhappy very briefly, but that's okay. We're still shy a beaver somewhere. We could take that person out. We put them here. Okay, we have a beaver boy hopping around here somewhere. I could take him out of the tavern. It's fine. Pop a lizard in there. So we're gonna chop these trees out, and we're gonna get some proper stuff going on here. Okay, so reinforced axes. I feel like we're running low on wood in general, so let's go ahead and do this and do this. People are getting happier and happier as time goes on, which is fantastic. +3 fabric would be really good. +3 pickled goods is really good. +3 skulls is really good. Although that doesn't actually gain us resources, that just spends resources. So we need to buy amber. Let's go ahead and trade 50 of those. Trade a bunch of the marrow, a bunch of the oil. Actually, I'll trade the oil over, leave some more packs available for trading. Gets us 40. That bumps this even higher. That's 6 and 5. Everybody looks like they're getting really, really happy now, which is great. Once this guy's gone, should free up some more resources. We should be making grain. We are. See, look at this. Look at this. Would you look at it? They're really, really happy. This does mean we should be producing. We have stuff to produce biscuits, so hopefully we get started on that. That will make people happy as well. Skewers and ale would be good. Okay, so we're gonna move these guys up here, and we are gonna build another warehouse right here, and we are gonna build another small farm. Well, it would be right there if this was out of the way. Well, let's go ahead and crack this open. I just need some people for that. Oh, who could I steal? Who could I steal? Let's take some of our marrow guys and put them in here. Okay. Send that to the Citadel. Actually, you know what? I think I'd rather keep the goods. This guy should be like tapped out pretty soon, I'd imagine. And this is going to keep progressing along as long as people are in the positive mood. Okay, everybody's running around pretty happy overall. We're about to enter the clearance. There's another building. This is our last building. I don't really want any of this. I guess we'll just kind of wait on that. Should be coming close to getting infused rainwater. Would be nice to get that done. Okay, this is clearance water. I need a little more of that. Okay, so that thing's finally gone. Let's go ahead and build a small farm over here. I mean, no, right here would be more ideal. So we'll just wait for this to get cleared out. Can't build anything anyway right now. Nobody's available. Or maybe they are finally getting available. There we go. Keep that impatience coming along. This is what we like to see. I do want to move this down here because even though it's the very end of the game, having that plus meat production's going to make all the difference in the world, in my opinion. As long as we keep this moving along. There we go. Impatience is dropping. This is probably the most I've ever stacked this Prosperous settlement modifier. That makes a huge difference. All right, I don't know if this will count. Or no, they took the machine parts out of here already, so that's good. So if this completes, I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Right as the storm pops, we complete it. So thank you for watching. That actually went really well overall. I did not think that was gonna end well. Yeah, we got some extra machine parts, some artifacts, some food stockpiles. That's gonna really help with the meta progression overall. And then this is it for this cycle. So we made it really far, and I definitely am not the best one, but it went pretty well. We'll go ahead and restart the cycle. That'll give me some more influence rewards here. We've unlocked the Monastery of the Vigilant Flames. And now we watch the cycle complete. We are back to back. All right, so thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next Against the Storm.